Hello everybody, welcome on in. I am Orion. We are back with some more rogue loops. As always, if you enjoy my content, I would appreciate any likes and subscribes you are willing to give. Today we are going to do a full clear with Amber, the archer. We did a video on her, I made it pretty far, but now I can actually beat the game. I've unlocked all the characters in the game too. I unlocked Circe. She's an interesting character who I thought was going to be stronger, but she's actually pretty hard to play. I'll show you her super quick, but she does like a very slow firing, sort of like AoE explosive. We'll do another video on her later. I'm not that good with her yet, and I don't have her leveled up that much, but we're gonna do Amber. She is super strong now. So what we can do with her is we can shoot these arrows, and then she does a huge explosion with her special ability. And on top of that, it now heals. So what we're going to be running with her is we gain the ability to stack arrows and then detonate them. We can stack more arrows. Her arrows deal more damage and explode over a larger radius. And then her last one is when Amber detonates her arrow, she heals based on the number of enemies damaged by the explosions. That's pretty huge because you can get every 8 seconds, you can get like 2 or 3 or maybe even more health regenerated. So that's a really good way to get some extra health in this game. And then I also did do a full clear. I have done a full clear with this game. And so you can see the game opens up a little bit more. The game is relatively short. There's only really 3 full stages, and then there's kind of the final stage. So I guess it's lacking a little bit of content, but once you beat the game, then you get this wheel of curses where you can start upping the difficulty. And then that's really it. So we're just going to run normal right now so I can show you the full clear, because I don't know if I can do it on hard yet. But it is nice because it does show you that the embers that you need to collect still to level up your other characters. So you can see I've done like full clears on all of this except for these last 2 characters. But let's do normal today, and we'll just show you a full clear, show you what the boss looks like, and show you how powerful Amber is in this game. Okay, so we'll start off right away with... I don't like ankle breaker, so let's do the burning walls. Cool, so we get an epic right away. Fire flame disc in front of you, launching you back a short distance. Or this one's gonna fire 5... I'm not a big fan of the fire blades, so let's do fire scatter. These ones aren't bad. So I definitely think, out of all the characters I've played so far, I definitely think Amber is the best. I haven't leveled up the other characters enough yet to really make like a full judgment though. But from my early impressions, she's definitely, I think, the easiest and the strongest to play. She has a lot of really good, man, I really don't like that ankle breaker, but I do want a relic. I think we can take that. Okay, so your first attack after using a spell will always be critical, or receive a shield absorbing the first hit when you enter a new room. Let's just go with this one. I don't think I'm going to be too worried about my health too much, just because I can, just because I will be able to heal up myself. But I don't like the ankle breaker one. Ooh, Archman. So this unlocks, basically it unlocks a new relic or spell for me. Okay, let's do... I generally tend to, on these runs now too, since we're going to do a full clear, instead of taking like the essence like I normally would, we're going to take things that are going to power me up and make me stronger. So we'll have to deal with the rats. The rats aren't really like too big of a deal, but they are a little annoying. See, so like we could spread this, and then like right there, that would have given me like maybe 3 health. But then of course I got hit like right after I do it. Okay, so we're already at 8 of 14. We can do the gold. The gold I'll do. The gold I will do, because then I can pick a skill or relic that I want. Forget. So this one I can't really dash here. This has such a... Her ability has such a low cooldown too that it makes it easy to just kind of spam it and get like a lot of health really quickly. See, so right there I would have got like 4 health. And in these games, you know, health is king. Like, being able to regenerate your health is really good. Okay, let's do the ancient relic. Let's get more relics. Burning time resets when you hit a burning enemy. Freeze enemies that deal damage to you. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, how did I not dash through that? Man, I didn't even see that last enemy just sitting there in the fire. Okay, let's... Oh, I wanted to hit him and then do a heal on him. Oh, well. Okay, let's do... We can do the shop. I usually don't do the wolf too much anymore. I usually, at this point, I try to take bonuses that are sort of permanent buffs to me, that are gonna actually benefit me for like future runs. So let's see. When your health is full, your attack is increased. That's a maybe. I'm not gonna buy another skill yet. I'd rather get a relic if there's good ones. These aren't really that good of relics. These ones are kind of a bummer. I could take this one. If you apply this one, maybe. But there's a few that I really like mainly shield ones. There's a couple really good health regeneration ones. There's ones on perfect cast. You get bonuses. We could do this one. I don't know how much I'll be like at full health all the time, but... So now I'm back to full health, so I'll get that 75% damage bonus. Okay, see, so like this wolf, I'm not gonna... I mean, this gets me to the boss, so maybe I just do this. But I wouldn't really mind doing like one more clear here to try to get another bonus. So I'm not objective. Sometimes I like to try to rush through it. At least I was earlier. But in these early stages, since the game's, you know, the game's easier right now. So it's not such a bad idea to try to get as many bonuses as you can. Oh, that fire got right on me, damn. Okay, so let's see what our last bonus is going to be. So, like, yeah, so now I can get maximum health, which... yeah, we can do that. We can do maximum health. Actually, no, let's do the gold. So let's get that off so I can get the health right away. This is... I hate the ankle breaker so much. It's like, it's one of the worst ones. I almost always refuse to take it, but this one gave me a relic, so I felt like I had to take it. Oh, this is gonna fear me. So that will get me to the boss. I have a lot of gold, 271. So after we kill the boss, we do get the opportunity to do like a mini shop. So I always go for the right side character first, because she's the most annoying. Should be able to do this relatively easily. Yep, that was easy. No hit, first boss. Let's see. Okay, this skill I kind of like this one. It's basically a turret. You plant a magic seed which grows into a pumpkin, and the turret that splits into projectiles, dealing 80 damage. I might buy that one. I think I will. Because that one kind of fits well with the build too. And then I won't buy the essence. I don't really need the essence anymore, because you can only have, in this game, you can only have, like, there's a lot of different meta progress to buy in the well with the wishes, but you can reset those, and I don't think it costs money. I'm actually not sure, but I have the full meta tree for what I need. Okay, let's do... Ooh, I hate this vision restriction one, but I hate the mini boss too, but we're gonna do this one anyways, because I'd rather have the relic. So burning cinders splatter from burning enemies when you hit them, so that's perfect because I have a burn build going. So this is probably the hardest stage in my opinion. I think the second stage is a cakewalk, or the third stage is pretty easy. This one I definitely think is the hardest, because I think this one has the hardest enemies to deal with. Okay, so I think we're going to take the relic again. The crit chance is pretty good though too, but I do like these relics, so let's go with relics. So attack damage is increased by 20% for each room you take without taking damage, and this one freezes me, so let's do that one. So now obviously we'll try to clear these without getting hit. Gonna be hard though, because again, this is I think the hardest stage, and mainly it's because of these guys right here in front of me. But you know, if I can just get a couple bonuses here, like, because that's a 20% bonus right there, so if I can just get like a couple, then it's worth it. Okay, increases skill damage, we can do that. Oh, that guy almost hit me. He just missed. Oh, that was not perfect timing. Okay, so there we go. Like, that's another 20% bonus. So I believe it's every time. Like, I don't think it stacks, or it does stack, but I don't think it goes away. So attack damage is increased 20% for each room cleared without taking damage. I don't know if that's like a bonus that goes away if I get hit or not. Let's do... I'm going to do the shop again because I do want to try to buy another relic. I don't have a lot of money, but I do have enough to buy a relic. So I want to try to get one of these. When you dodge, see, like these ones kind of stink again. It's a bummer. Enemies drop healing orbs. This was kind of a waste because I don't think I'm gonna buy any of these. Yeah, I'm just gonna save my gold. Bummer. Because there is a relic too that gives you more damage per relic you have. Like, there's some good relics out there. Oh, I took damage there. Okay, so no bonus for me that time. All right, let's do... Okay, now I think we'll do the gold because I'm gonna visit another shop again. Since that last one was kind of disappointing. I'm gonna try my hardest to avoid going over into that other area. Because one, the gong is spawning there now, and there's that poisonous, or the cloud that I can't see through. Okay, that was good. That's the bonus again. Okay, maximum health or... So for this one, let's do... These ones I don't really care too much about. I don't think I need the maximum health. And then again, this wolf is only going to help me for like this level. You know, it's not going to give me a permanent buff. So I guess we'll just go with health. Like I try to stay away from those ones now. Unless I feel like I really need it. You know, like if I was playing a harder difficulty and it was maybe the first wave or something, then maybe. Oh, wow. I did not. I don't think I've played on these ice ones before. Okay, so I did eat a hit there. Okay, so more gold. I think this one I'm just gonna go. No, the gold is so good because, like, this will let me buy even more relics, and I feel like the relics are gonna be more important than 5% crit chance. Oh man, I was too late for that one. Okay, well there's my no-hit bonus. The ranged characters are so much better in this game too than melee. Just because there's so many different chasms like in this game, and you can't take it, you can't take advantage of those with melee. So the ranged characters are usually at like a pretty big advantage. Okay, I guess we'll do the movement speed. See, that's a good explosion. Oh man, I got stuck on the wall again. Her heal is just so good. I would be curious to see if like any of the other characters have some sort of heal too. Okay, so for this one, we're gonna do the relic. These are definitely overkills, but I'm happy with the skills I have, so we'll definitely do the relic. If you apply burn effect to different enemies, you create a fire spirit, or we get a free shield. Again, I don't know. The free shield is awesome, but I just don't know if I need it. So let's do the fire ghost. Um, the last boss is probably going to be the hardest part about this game. Mainly because he has some abilities that do like a ton of damage. Like a ton. Not quite like one shot, but you know, it could take away like half your health if you end up in the wrong spot and you hit one of the explosions. So the shield is like maybe beneficial, but I'm just gonna try not to get hit. That's really what I'm gonna do here. This boss isn't too hard either. I don't think any of the bosses are really that difficult in this game, other than maybe the last boss. But I also don't necessarily... I need to learn the last boss mechanic, because I've only done the last boss twice. So I need to learn that mechanic a little bit more. But this guy is relatively easy, especially with a ranged character. And we're gonna DPS him down really fast. Oh, I dashed into the wall. Dang it. The wall blocked me. See, I could probably just kind of ignore these turrets too, but I'm gonna kill him just in case. But actually, yeah, let's just ignore him. I don't need to do him. See, he goes down really fast. He didn't even get off his healing, guys, because we just absolutely dominated him. Okay, let's get our heal. If you apply burn, okay, so this is the fire spirits again. Let's just buy that. If you apply burn effect to 5 different enemies, you create 2 fire spirits shooting projectiles. And then do... No, we'll just keep it again. I'll just keep what we have. Okay, now this is going to be the frozen world. This one's relatively easy, I think, compared to the second one. Okay, so we're gonna do the relics. Gain a shield after taking damage, or enemies burn longer. Let's just do that one. This one I'm just gonna have to watch out for those. Oh man. But those own fire cinders are they're gonna scare me into getting hit, I bet. Guaranteed. Because those are mine. That's friendly fire, and I guarantee I'm gonna dash out of the way trying to avoid it, and then I'm gonna hit something. Okay. This one's easy. The explosive barrels are easy, and we're gonna get another relic. Gain a shield after dashing, or 50% chance to reduce damage taken. So let's do that. Okay, so this one will do the critical chance. Okay, let's try to get to the other side of the room. Man, see? That's gonna get me every time. It got me again. It's gonna get me every time because I'm gonna think it's an enemy projectile. What's my... Can I see what my... I wish it would show you like what the actual bonus is. I guess I'm at 37, so I don't know if it's adjusting like my base number there, because I want to see what happens each time. So let's do... Man, I hate this frozen surface, but we'll just, again, we'll just try to avoid it. Okay, so hold on. So I'm at 42. I want to see what happens because okay. So I didn't get hit there, right? So it's still at 42. So I don't think this relic is showing like the actual, what my actual attack is. That's kind of a bummer because I would love to see what my actual attack is. But that's just showing me like my base. I don't think it's applying the bonuses. Okay, so we'll do the critical chance. I hate that they can steal my money, though. But now you can see I have these two fire spirits now, too. Yeah, this fire is making it a little hard to see. Okay, thank you. Man, I'm getting a lot of bonuses here. I'm getting a lot of that 20% bonus. I'm staying at full health for a lot of the time. Okay, let's go to the merchant. 386 gold. So again, I could buy quite a few relics here. I could buy like at least 2. Get a shield after taking damage. That's a no. Lightning strikes as you dash. Attack damage is in. This is what I'm looking for. These are both the ones I'm looking for. These are both really good, especially if you have, because these work well with Amber, because Amber has a very fast attack speed, and your skills are, the cooldown is basically every time you land an attack. That's why some characters are better than others. I don't know if it's a good system or not, but being able to spam attacks quicker than certain characters is nice, because then you get these lower cooldowns on your spells. So for things like this, when you can cast spells more often, you're going to get heals. I don't necessarily know if I need this, because I mean, I should be able to clear through this, but again, I'm going to take this. So this is going to increase for each relic I have. See, I wish it would show you, like, I wish it would show my attack, because it doesn't show my attack increasing. But I do have a lot of relics. I have what? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 relics. Now I have 11. Okay. No, I'm not gonna buy that. We'll save our money. So now I'm gonna have some huge damage boosts. Huge damage boosts. I'm getting the 20% for each time I clear, and now I'm gonna get the damage for each relic I have. Oh, did I get hit there? That's one of those things where I get confused with my fire projectiles, where... See, so then each time I do a perfect cast, I'll gain health. And then when I do my explosion, I'll gain health. So hopefully I can stay, again, like, hopefully I can stay at full health to get that other bonus a lot. Okay, how far away are we? 4? Let's do the skill damage. And then I just need, okay, so we're gonna do, okay, I would normally I would take the gold, because the gold can buy me a relic. I do think the gold is better than getting a relic, because you kind of get a better choice of what you want to pick. But then that means I have to do another run. Yeah, you know, let's do that, that's fine. I'm not like I'm not against doing another run here, like another floor. So I'm okay with that. See, and then just like that, I'm back to full health. Oh, get me off of that. Okay, then hopefully we can get another good bonus here. Powerful skill or relic. Okay, let's do the relic. That works out fine. Killing a burning enemy has a 25% chance to spawn a fire spear. So we'll deal 20% more damage to elites until their yellow health is broken. That one's pretty good too. Because I do like killing their shields. But we only have like one more stage to go, so I would have got that one maybe a little earlier. Oh, come on. Okay, so I bet you this boss, with the amount of damage we have, I wouldn't be surprised if we can kill him in his first phase. So what happens is you have to kill the like the 4 serpents or ice serpents, whatever you want to call them, that pop up. And then, oh yeah, we're gonna be able to kill him so quickly. And then, hold on, let me focus on dodging here. I want to try to keep this health bonus. Once you do this, then his shield breaks, and then he pops off, and then you gotta kill him. But I bet you we one-shot him here. Maybe. Oh yeah, one-shotted him. Nice. That was so easy. So much damage here. Okay, so I'm gonna buy probably whatever relic this is. Can't quite absorb a shield, receive a shield absorbed when you enter a room. I think that's what that one is. Oh my gosh, these serpents, I was wondering what was doing all that fire. Okay, we'll do that one. That one's okay. But now we're gonna be on the last phase here, so this is the final boss area. This area does feel like very incomplete to me. It just feels like it wasn't done. Because there's no music. The sound effects are like very barren. So I'm not really quite sure like what this zone is supposed to be. It feels very incomplete. That's all I'll say. Like no music, nothing to it. But I don't know. Because you can tell there's no music right now. It's literally just like the sounds are kind of missing, it feels like. It's very short too. It's only like a couple fights here. And these guys kind of get like random, I think they just get random like bonuses. And then that's it. And then we're gonna have a shop here. I'm gonna buy a relic just so I can have that extra damage. So gain movement speed for a short period after dash. So does that give me, man, I have 14 relics. Yeah, so now we're gonna fight the final boss. And again, he's not super tough, but he does have some abilities that are very high damaging. And of course I missed that first dash. Like, I think it's that explosion. And then this ability too, like these lasers are weird. They just kind of sit there and I don't know, like a lot of this fight just feels incomplete. But that's my opinion. So like, okay, so second phase now. So now he's gonna kind of start spawning some enemies to help him. So yeah, like that. Oh, that's the thing. I think that can That's the thing that can like one-shot you, because I guess it does make sense because you're gonna get hit by all the projectiles. And there we go. That was easy. Obviously this is like normal difficulty, so it's gonna get harder and harder the more you play. If you do the harder difficulty runs, but there it is. I mean, it only takes like 30 minutes to complete once you have your character leveled up and you feel pretty strong. So that's it, and then back to the screen. Every failure, like, we didn't fail, so next time we'll be ready. So yeah, so that's it. I did earn, oh, it does look like I earned 2. Let's put that on, I think I'll put it on the mother. Let's go see what we can get with her. So I'm trying to level up her beam, so because I think that beam's a little bit better. The other one is, this one's a close range ability. So what the mother does is she does attacks, and she builds up like her meter, like where the B button is, and then she can do her ability. I'm not like a big fan of this one because it is a close range and she feels, I mean, I think it's just better to be long range with her. So her beam is pretty cool. So like we can build this up and then she just gets like a long range beam attack. So let's level this up, and I'm actually going to get the next bonus for this. So this will give me more crit damage. So I have 2 points to spend here. And so now Circe can accumulate more power to fire the beam for longer periods. And so now the next one is enemies slain by the beam explode, dealing damage to nearby foes. So we need to level this up a few more times and then we'll get that. So that seems like a good bonus. And then that's it. I'll do a Circe run here soonish too, because I think she's a cool character. She's a little difficult, but we'll see what we can do with her. But that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.